So most mornings, Isaiah wakes up between 6 and 6:30, but he will usually just talk to himself, play in his crib. So when I hear him start waking up is when I usually wake up. Today it was around 6:30. So I try to brush my teeth, wash my face, and then make the bed before I go get him. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just making the bed and cleaning up a little bit while he's playing in his crib. Lately, Isaiah has been in such a good mood when he wakes up. It's like the best thing ever. Sometimes he'll just stay in his crib for like another 10 to 20 minutes playing while I just like open the curtains, tidy up his room, pick out his outfit. But today he was pretty ready to get out once I mentioned to him breakfast. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to get dressed. I like to get him dressed right when he wakes up, so that we're not like scrambling later in the morning to get myself dressed and him dressed. Plus, I figure this is a good habit to start now, before the baby comes, because it's gonna be even harder to get two babies dressed. So better to do it when he's calm and happy first thing in the morning. I also try to let him choose what he wants to wear. Several toddler books recommend giving your toddlers choices between two things throughout the day to make them feel like they have more control, which is supposed to cut back on tantrums. And Isaiah really doesn't have a lot of tantrums at this point, which is really nice. So I'm assuming it's working. So this is the outfit he chose today. It's pretty cute. Once we come downstairs, the first thing we usually do is take our multivitamins, which is what you see us doing here. I recently switched to this brand, Ruth's, because it's organic, it's all from Whole Foods, there's no added sugar, and I was having a really hard time finding a multivitamin for Isaiah since he's under 2 that didn't have added sugar. Most of the ones you find in the stores have sugar in them, which is not good, and this one does not. Plus, it's a great flavor. He loves it. It's easier to serve it to him in a liquid form anyway. I can always hide it in a smoothie or an oatmeal or something like that if he doesn't want it. So it's been great. And then right now I'm just quickly unloading the dishwasher. We always run our dishwasher at night before we go to bed so that we wake up to a clean kitchen, and the only thing I have to do is unload it, which only takes like 5 minutes. Usually Isaiah will be sitting on the counter with me while I do this, just like hanging out and playing, but he wanted to get down and do his own thing, so he might be running back and forth in this part of the video. And then once I'm done with the dishwasher, I make my 1 cup of coffee for the day. I love having my hot coffee first thing in the morning. I just couldn't give it up for pregnancy. But I always add 2 scoops of these collagen peptides to my coffee. They're totally flavorless and they just give me an extra boost of protein, which has been really hard for me to get in while pregnant. And then I just use some Almond Bliss sugar-free creamer. You gonna shoot your koala? Whoa! Peter Rabbit? You wanna watch Pets? Okay. Yeah, we can watch Pets. Do you want some water or something? No? Okay. So as you can see, Isaiah was requesting to watch Pets, which means The Secret Life of Pets 2. I do let him watch a little bit of TV in the morning so that I have time to get ready. So he's actually watching a really cute show called Trash Truck, which is one of the 3 things we let him watch right now. I'm just quickly filling up our diffuser. I like to run our diffuser every morning. I have several scents that I choose seasonally to diffuse depending on how I'm feeling. So these are all my summertime scents. But right now my absolute favorite is the jasmine. Jasmine's actually my favorite scent of all time, like forever. So I've been using that one a lot. And I really need to clean the inside of this diffuser. I don't think I've ever cleaned it, and it looks really gross right now. So sorry about that. So while Isaiah is in the other room watching his show, I usually take that time to get myself together. Some days I do not feel like putting makeup on and I don't care. And then other days it really makes a big difference in my overall mood. But today I was not in the mood to wear any face makeup. So I'm just putting on my false eyelashes, which I do almost every single day and have been since I was about 21. It doesn't take me long at all. And then I just fill in my eyebrows a little bit. And that's it. Then next up, we usually have breakfast and then go for our morning walk. I really hate letting messes accumulate throughout the day, so I try my best to just clean as I go and take little moments here and there when Isaiah is occupying himself to clean up any messes that we've made. It just makes me feel so much better throughout the day, especially when the end of the night comes. I don't want like a huge mess of a house to clean. So yeah, that's just a tip from me to you. If you can clean on the go, I highly recommend it. Okay, so earlier I showed you the multivitamin that Isaiah and I take. They're both from a brand called Mary Ruth. I take a bunch of other vitamins every morning and evening as well. So I'm just gonna run through those with you really quick. I've been taking all of these my whole pregnancy, but I've increased the amount that I'm taking since reading this book called Real Food for Pregnancy by, I think her name is Lily, either Lily Anderson or Lily Nichols. I'll double check and show it to you guys. But I take a B12 supplement or a B complex supplement. What are you doing? With folic acid and vitamin C. I take 2 of these a day. I also take DHA, which is omega-3, and it also has 400 IUs of D3, which is super important during pregnancy, which is why I also supplement with just specifically D3 vitamins. So, and this has 5,000 IUs in one pill, and I actually try to take 2 of these a day. I was just taking 1 a day, you know, all through COVID and forever. But after reading that book, there's a lot of science that shows pregnant women actually need way more than the recommended amount of different vitamins throughout pregnancy, which makes sense because you're growing another human life, so you probably need more than you think you do. And then the other supplements that I still need to get are iodine supplements, which is a new one that I didn't realize pregnant women really needed, that I learned from that book. So I still need to buy some of that. And then choline. I know that choline is super important now during pregnancy, and I'm not really sure if that's even available as a supplement, so I need to look into that one. And then I think there was one more. I was thinking after my next visit, I'm probably gonna ask them if I need to supplement with iron, which I think they check for in my next visit anyway, if I'm iron deficient or not. My last pregnancy, I was like borderline anemic in my 3rd trimester by like 0.03% or something like that. But I feel like I've been eating way less protein during this pregnancy than the last one, so it is possible that I'm even more deficient this time around, which is why I'm really curious to know if I need to supplement with additional iron. So anyways, highly recommend these as a minimum supplement, whether you're pregnant or not. Honestly, these are great, especially for mental health. B vitamins and DHA have been shown to significantly improve mental health disorders. I'm not a doctor, that's just the research that I've read. So of course, talk to your healthcare provider and make sure that that works for you. This is just what I take and what I've seen help other women. But everybody's different, so. Isaiah and I are gonna go for our morning walk now, so I need to get dressed and then we're gonna head out over. What's up? Okay, so it is now 1:35. Isaiah's actually been sleeping for a little over an hour. Our mornings, after we go for a morning walk, which we do almost every day, our mornings kind of differ depending on who's coming to help me or if anyone's coming to help me. So today, Grandma was coming to help, So we got home around like 9:10, and Grandma showed up to take over around 9:30. So at that point, when we got home, Isaiah and I just played and hung out in the living room, and then Grandma took over. So I always try to take that opportunity to get out of the house and do something for me. Usually I go to the gym, but today I just like was not feeling a workout, unfortunately, because I haven't worked out since Tuesday and it's now Friday. So I'll definitely be working out tomorrow, but you know, some days in pregnancy it's just like better to rest. And I felt like today was one of those days. So when Grandma got here, I didn't really know what to do with myself. I ended up just going to get breakfast by myself and sitting in my car and watching YouTube videos and editing this video. And then I went into this little baby consignment store that we have in the neighborhood, and I ended up getting a double stroller, which we needed. I got a City Select double stroller, used obviously for like $199, and those are usually like $800. So I felt like that was a really good deal. And then I also grabbed some, just a few onesies for the baby. I've only bought 2 new clothing items for the new baby boy that's due in 3 months because we have so many clothes already from Isaiah. We saved basically all his clothes, but I've started going through them and a lot of them are stained or they just look, you know, dingy and stuff. So I'm being pretty selective about which pieces I actually am going to keep that we have saved from Isaiah. And so I did buy a few items today. So I'm just gonna show you really quick what I got. And they're super cheap. They were only like $3 each. And the only kind of onesies I'm buying right now, since we already have so many clothes, are the ones with the zipper, because trying to snap up a newborn's onesie in the middle of the night is like, no, we're not about that life. So so I got this little onesie, super cute. I got this one, little foxes on it. Isaiah's whole theme when he came was like forest animals and forestry. His whole room is decorated with a forest background, so kind of sticking with that theme. But my baby shower this time around is actually going to be themed Love You to the Moon and Back. So we also have some space stuff going on. So I got that little onesie, and then this one's just a simple green little zip up onesie. So only $3 for each of those. Scored a sweet deal on the stroller. And then after that, I came home, showered, and hung out with my mom for a little bit after she put Isaiah down. And then I've honestly just been like sitting on the couch since then. But yeah, so that's basically our morning routine. It's pretty much what you saw today every day, except when Scott's home, it looks a little different because we have breakfast together, and sometimes we go for a family walk instead of just me and Isaiah, and sometimes I go work out instead of going on the family walk. So maybe one day I'll film one of those videos. If you'd like to see a family morning routine, let me know in the comments, and I would love for you to like, subscribe to my channel, and if you aren't already following me on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. I post a lot more health and fitness stuff on Instagram, but also a lot of mom motivation items as well. So it's April_the macro mama. Hopefully I'll see you over there too, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching.